So the other day, Michael, his sister Nicole, and I went out for Nicole's birthday, and we got hibachi at Tokyo. Great food, love it. But after we left Tokyo, we went to Walmart because we wanted ice cream. So we went and we got ice cream. Cool, no problem. But in the parking lot, we saw something that I just couldn't fathom. I just didn't know what the hell was going on here. This is Scranton, Pennsylvania, guys.
Anything can happen.
So a woman comes out of the Walmart, and we're sitting in the car. All we just see is her on the back of the cart like a young child. Full speed coming at this car. Boom, smacks her Honda. Piece of shit Honda. Just destroys it with the cart. Like, she wanted to do that. Had no, regard for the person's car. Whether or not it was her car, I don't know. Maybe it was her boyfriend's, or maybe she was mad. Who knows? Who knows? But she came in like a bat out of hell. Just, boom, smacked it. And then, we were like, yo, she doesn't like this car. She must hate this car. And then,
she walked away.
She went to go put the key in the passenger door. And now she's struggling to open this door for like a solid 5 minutes. And we're like, maybe if you didn't hit the car, it would have let you in there, or maybe that was a trick to open up the passenger door. So, then she proceeded to grab the cart and keep slamming it toward. No, I'm just bullshitting. But yeah, no, it was actually really, really funny. I was like, wow, you really don't care about it.
Isn't it funny what people will do when they don't think they're being watched?
Yes. Just the initial coming out of nowhere on the back of the cart, not even trying to slow down. Boom. I saw her in Walmart too. She seemed like she was having a good day. She didn't seem like she was mad. She didn't, it just seemed like, all right, it was just another day at Walmart. I don't like Walmart, by the way. I don't go to Walmart often. I was there just because there was nothing else open. Yeah, there was nothing else open. We just went to Walmart and
yeah, we actively avoid Walmart as much as possible.
Walmart gives me I'm not an anxious person, but I walk into Walmart and I'm like, what the fuck? Why are the tires and the sports are right next to each other? Why? It's just a massive space that just has a bunch of stuff, and it's like a map. It's a maze in there, and it overwhelms me. It really does. It really pisses me off. I was like, yo, I remember when it was easy to navigate through Walmart. It's not anymore. Shit, not anymore at all.
It's good for people watching, though.
Yeah. It is a fantastic place to people watch. And she did end up making it in the car. I think she had to go.
So it was her car.
Yeah. Yeah, we were like, because now that she's doing that on the passenger side door, we're like, is this not her car? Did she just run into some random person's beat up Honda? And she did end up getting in the car. She just had to go around to the driver's side, and then it opened. So the things you see in Scranton, Pennsylvania. With that being said, everyone, welcome to Tea Time, not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. I am the man in the middle, Kevin Martinez. Sachiko and I just had a fantastic podcast. Cheers. Shake it up. If you don't know, now you know. All right, did you shake it up before I said that? Was that something you did normally?
Sometimes I do.
All right.
I haven't had one in a long time, so... Ooh, that's so satisfying.
It's good to hear that, because a lot of people are like, do you have to shake it? And I'm like, it says shake it. I'm just saying.
That's so refreshing.
Where does it bring you back to? What memory in your life?
It brings me back to going to house shows in the area.
House shows?
Yeah, like bands playing in garages and people's houses.
I like that. You know what? Let's talk about it. You were in a band.
I was in a band.
Yeah.
A lifetime ago, yeah.
I did run into that. I did. And I did hear the band playing and everything. I was like, yo, this sounds like it's solid music. Solid music. Whatever happened to you in the band?
Jamie kind of Yoko Ono'd us.
Jamie, what do you have to say? Anything you have to say? May we pass you the microphone, please? Just hit that switch and you're live.
No, I'm just kidding. Life moves on and sometimes things change. Go ahead.
Gotcha. No, yeah, I did see that you were a band. What was the name of the band again?
Loiza.
And that is another one of your middle names,
correct? It is.
Mundo?
Yeah.
You see, I do my research, guys. I do my research. And wow, so you have an extremely long name, and I can relate. I have a 4-part series myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I do. I have 2 last names.
Ooh.
I have 2 last names, 1 middle name. It goes Kevin Alberto Monge Martinez.
Yeah. So you understand, like when you have to fill out paperwork and they make you write it all out. You're there for like 15 minutes.
It's a lot. It's a lot. You know, what I battle with often is there a hyphen or not? Do I hyphen this or not? I really don't know. You know, I really don't know. And it's like, I should really look into it because official documents and everything like that. But I've used my name to my advantage a lot of times, especially when I was in trouble, you know, starting with just Kevin, you know, because it's 2 E's. It's 2 E's, Keven. You know, I remember I got in trouble in school and they were like, oh, what's your name? Kevin Martinez. Well, guess what? There's a 4-part series to that whole Kevin Martinez. And my school name was not identified as Martinez. It was identified as Monge, Monge. So
was there another Kevin Martinez?
Not in the way that, no, there wasn't. But I did get in trouble and it took him a few days to find me. It did, because I was like, oh, Kevin Martinez. And knowing that it would have took the guy a while to find me, I think 2 days later, he got me.
You sent him on a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, I did. I did. As a matter of fact, this week, I don't like this, but my building decided to put everybody's apartments correlating with their name above the mailbox. Like, full name, too. So people could stalk me if they wanted to be like, oh, who's in apartment 21? Oh, it's Kevin Martinez. Let's check it out. I didn't like that. But anyway, I'm walking in and I just noticed it and I'm like, no way my building did this to me. I've been here for 4 years. 4 years. 4 years they've been getting checks from me. 4 years my release is being renewed. 4 years I've been supporting the business downstairs, okay? They know for a fact that my name is spelled Keven. You want to know what they did to me?
They spelled it wrong.
Oh my gosh, did they? They put Kevan. That's Keven. Who the hell is Keven? You've been getting checks from me for so long now, and they put Keven. And I was frustrated about it. And
I feel like you gotta start a hip hop band.
Named Keven? Oh my. A hip hop band. Hey, I do freestyle from time to time, so don't get me started. Don't get me started. So I texted my neighbor, who's the building manager, right? And I was like, dude, who's Keven? I'm sure he's a great guy. I never met him. I thought someone was calling me. I was like, and he didn't respond. And I'm like, don't worry, I got it. So I went downstairs and I grabbed the picture frame and no, someone is calling me. Sorry. We're all right. And I took the back painting out. You know, I took the little panel out and I grabbed the paper and I flipped the paper around and I crossed out the A and I put an E on it. And then I sent it to him and I was like, I fixed it, bro. Don't worry. Like, you guys are good. So it looks ghetto as hell. And my friend was like, oh, but then no, it's you. And I'm like, so? Like, it's only paper.
Yeah.
It's only paper. They could print out another sheet of paper if they really wanted to.
They could spell your name right, too.
Yes, they could. They could. But it's a story of my life, and that's why I have it tattooed on me. Yeah. In a hangman form. Yeah, I do. I'll show you after the show because a lot of people, they've seen that. So we got Walmart person doing that. We got 8-foot aliens in Miami Mall, the Miami Mall.
Tell me more about that.
Yeah, okay. All right. So this is like new breaking news. Apparently it's all rumored, which obviously everything that starts off as breaking news eventually turns to be rumored. So the video showed it was in a Miami Vice Mall or the Miami Mall, we'll just say that. A large, basically the entire police force showed up to this mall. The story is stop a fight between teenagers. That's a story. That's what the report says. People were running in a panic and a frenzy away from that area, claiming that they saw 8 to 10 foot aliens, and that there is a footage from up above from a helicopter that shows what appears to be 3 tall things walking side by side, but it can also appear to be just 3 normal sized people walking
from up high.
Yeah, exactly. So the claims are, they don't really line up. The only thing that just doesn't make sense is the large report of police that showed up for these teenagers fighting. Also, I heard these teenagers may or may not have had fireworks. But even still, the entire police force is kind of nuts. Unless they were, and now I'm sure they're gonna, probably say that they were trying to prevent any type of mass shooting. And that's why they responded in that nature, which is understandable.
Do you think it's the aliens?
Based off the footage I've seen, I think it would be crazy to be like, yeah, that's aliens for sure. I think it would be. I think it'd be like, you're really stretching it, trying to get something out of nothing here. There was a video of someone who claimed to have seen the aliens, but now he is retracting his initial statements about seeing them and that it was just a rumor, it was just a joke. Blah, blah, blah. I need to see more accounts. I need to see more accounts.
I need to see more of this.
Because there's people running away from it. There's a large amount of people who were there.
But you've run from fireworks sound, potentially.
For sure. Yeah, no, 100%. At a mall, yeah, I'm out. See ya.
Track star mode.
Yeah, track star. Like, okay. Fear is one hell of a motivator. Okay. I've been heavy set at points in my life, and I've outran people who have statistically their paperwork, their sheet should have said they're beating Kevin a race. But there was this one time I got scared and I beat that motherfucker in a race. I was just out.
You were just gone.
Yeah, I was out. It was a deer. We saw a deer. We were playing manhunt. He goes, I see you. And he turns on a light and he's like, oh shit. And it's a deer. And he pushes me first into the deer. And then
and you're like, nope.
Yeah, I ended up beating him back to the house. So
from a deer.
Listen, it was manhunt. It was like, 7th grade, young. I'm afraid of the dark, right? Yeah. That's okay.
It's okay. I'm afraid of the dark. We're good.
Yeah, we're all good. I don't sleep with a nightlight. But, no one likes the dark, right? Except for Michael. Michael loves it. Right, Mike? Yeah, so I don't know how that alien story is going to transpire. I don't know what I just, like I said, I would like to see more accounts from people in the area.
I want to see a follow-up from that. I'm going to have to dive in.
We won't see it.
No.
We won't see it. There's a lot of conspiracy stuff I talk about on Tea Time, and one of the things that I want to that has just been coming up in conversation is that I don't even know.
Oh, come on, do it. Right. Say it.
So Barack Obama's personal chef or something like that. I think it was last year. His body was found in a lake or a pond within the Obama's house. Dead. He was dead. And there was no coverage on it at all. And I'm like, damn, doesn't make sense. It was maybe, I think I saw it once or twice and that was it. And that was it. And I'm like, that's a little odd.
Have you ever gone down the Clinton family
Yeah.
conspiracy?
We were just talking about that too. If you have Drew is a rabbit hole connoisseur. But he did tell me how things do tend to get foggy and unhealthy. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go down these rabbit holes as much, because I could tell that he invested a decent amount of his time.
And they just keep going.
They just keep going.
Yeah.
They just keep going. It's like being the insomniac painting. Just
you can really relate to it, right?
Yeah,
the spiral down.
Woo. But yeah, no, I did hear about the Clintons. Clinton's bodies is what they call it. Clinton's bodies. But yeah, Obama has one of his chefs died, and that was it. Just drowned in the lake.
That's wild.
Doesn't make sense. Why was he by the lake? You mean to tell me you got a heart attack right by the lake? That was it? And he just plopped in there and drowned? That was it? Those don't add up to me. Never does, never will. With that being said, be aware of what is going on in this world, 2024. We've had a pretty exciting opening to the year.
And it's just getting started.
I know. They're declassifying files. Cat Williams is talking crazy. I mean, I appreciate that Cat Williams interview. I do, don't get me wrong. But with that being said, I appreciated this interview.
I appreciate you having me.
The Tea Time.
Yeah.
Cheers to Tea Time. Not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea.
They need to sponsor you. Arizona.
I'm going to get it one day. They'll realize what they were missing out on. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.